or Adventure by Benjamin Rivers. Let's see. Your game will be saved automatically at certain points. However, we recommend you put aside an hour and a half to complete home in a single sitting. Oh, an hour and a half. Really? Is it that long? Alright. Alright, we'll check it out. That's it, sound. Just right up. Headphones on. Turn off the lights. Can't do that at daytime. Well, all I remember at that point was finding myself alone. Oh. Oh, my head. Where was I? It was so dark. No. There was something by my feet. A flashlight. Alright. Oh, is this... Oh, this is creepy. Oh, this is quite creepy. Oh, wait. Alright. This is creepy. The house. Where was I? This is... What was this? There was a body lying on the floor. Who was it? Suppose I don't care. Ah, kitty! Jesus! Stupid kitty! Jesus! Ah, scary. Where's phone? Wait up. Yeah. Hey, Vendler. Yeah, it's time to scared. This is creepy. Why is this so creepy? Yeah. Hey, Vendler. Oh, no, it's up there. Oh, that's too up. There you go. What'd I do? I go in here. It's a plant! Ah, jeez. This is really scary. Why is this so creepy? Ah, blood! Blood on the wall. It smelled fresh and sickening. I realised there was some blood on my shoes and pants. Oh man, I had to get out of there. Jesus. Alright, we go back. What's this? There's kind of some papers on it. On a single drawer. I didn't want to snoop, but did I open the drawer? Do I? What? Yeah, sure. Receipts, pens, and a blurry photo. Like a store of some kind. Why did this look so familiar? Why did it? Why did it indeed? Let's go down the stairs. Yeah, because I want to go to the scary... Why is this so scary? Why is it so scary? Oh, going down the basement. I noticed that I limped as I moved down the stairs. How did I hit my leg, I wondered. All I could really recall was coming home, seeing Rachel, did, feck. I was upset. She looked afraid. I shook my head, tried to clear it. I head downstairs to find a way out. Yeah, because downstairs is the way out, isn't it? Who are you? I think Grey Mouse was stuck in a trap. It looked frantic but exhausted. Did I free it? Sure. Alright. Why is it so scary? What's this? A collection of rusty tools. Like I've used were caked in damp smelling dirt. Why weren't they in a shed? Sure thing. Oh, what's this? I found a picture of a couple. It looked like it had been moved a lot. To be a yeah. Do I have yeah. It's probably wall. Wait, that's okay. Of course, go through here. I don't want to go down. I want to go check this. Oh, what's this? Little books. History and hunting seem like all of the house area. Alright, corners. That's why is that scary? Beer cans and other like smells turning my. Alright, what's this? Come on, look, stairs. Wife guest. There was these kids. I take it, yeah. Scroll be this wood house. Alright, let's go downstairs. This is atmospheric. So atmospheric. Mirror. What the hell? My there. My cake. Yeah. I knew how to find another way out. Alright, so now I gotta do that. Why is this? Why is that creepy? The door was taped and seemed to be stuck by the smell, I guess, that led to the kitchen. Sure. Switching the wall appeared to have unlocked the door. Alright. So I was supposed to do that. The box looked heavy, but there were marks on the floor. It had obviously been moved before. Maybe I had found a way out. I must have moved it, right? I must... Yeah, that's it. I heaved the box forward and it finally gave. Alright, so what's this? There was a ladder going in the ground where the box was. A dank smell rose from the passage. Did I climb the ladder? No, no. I wasn't quite ready to leave yet. Alright, yeah, I want to see other stuff. This is scary. I can't go in there yet, no? Somebody said there's a door here. The bathroom was spotless. Everything had been wiped to a sheen. I wondered if it was the man's wife who did the cleaning, or him. Oh, so I'm in the bathroom right now. There was a photo. There was a photo development straight lying on the floor. Some leftover negatives were sticking out, but they were pretty blurry. I saw what looked like a treetops. Jesus, God, I can't read, can I? So that's that then. Should we take it to the right? No, we're not going up. Can I go in here? I think I can go in here now. Oh, Jesus. There were sheets of paper all over the kitchen table. It looked like a series of names were written down, but they were too smudged to read. I could only make out a few of the notes. Keycard, Ocker, last name, I promise. It didn't make much sense at the time. Surely. Oh, Jesus, what is that? What is that? Oh, we got an achievement. Nice. Alright, that was fruitless. Look at this. There was a lot going on around where the box was. A dank smell rose from the passage. Did I climb down the ladder? I suppose I did. I looked again at the photo. I found the house. The couple looked distant, like they didn't want to be in the same picture. I wonder what the wife was. My leg was in a terrible shape, but I had to get out. Oh, Jesus. Oh, creepy. Oh, wait, no, there's something there. Footprints of the day. Look like more than one kind and a lot of traffic. Alright. What's this? Places all over were marked on the old map of town. The industrial area near the river. Various houses and even the water tower near the old rail station. Alright. Yep, more newspaper clippings from the local paper. They were all about murders in the town over the last few years. Wait. There were photos of our house. What the hell was that about? Maybe I should have looked around more. Try to find some kind of information. A work table covered in papers, deer and handgun. I hated guns. I didn't take it, did I? I suppose not if he hates guns. I didn't even want to touch the thing. Better I left it right where it was. Well, if he hates guns, then I suppose I should avoid it. Oh, more stairs. It was so dark down there, and the air smelled stale and putrid. I couldn't believe what I saw. What was this place? Am I going lower? There's this. Oh, there's a door there as well. The desk looked old and was caked with grime. On it was a stack of old faded paper covered with what looked like names. They were scratched out and illegible. Notes were written beside them in faded blue ink. I could only make out a few letters. None of it made any sense to me. Surely. I'll go to the right. Some kind of homemade rock slung together with poorly cut wooden rope. It was caked with old blood. Somebody didn't actually use that, did they? Alright, I'll go to the left. What's this? There looks to be bones half dug into the ground, and the remains look old. The faded clothes that stuck up amongst the dirt looked familiar. They looked like the clothes that women was what? They look like the clothes that woman was wearing in the photo I found. That shouldn't that be that the woman? Yes, whatever. What's this? The man's wife? Alright, that's it. End. Oh, there we go. Crudely made shelves. They looked like they were holding cans of some kind of corrosive. The labels were worn and slick, but I could still see the warning. Interesting. Oh, more stairs. No, I should. Is this thing about down? The more, there we go. It looked like a cage? Small. There was something coating the bottom. Something wet. Oh, nasty. We're just going lower and lower, aren't we? Nothing that way. Some kind of old boxes. They look like they were years old. Wait a minute. These boxes had old clothes in them. Clothes I remembered. Throwing out after Rachel and I moved out. Well, that's Rachel, right? Raquel. Oh, fuck. What the hell were they doing here? Oh. There wasn't anyone there. Was I hearing things? Right. Yeah, jeez, I'm gonna go back through this door. This is fucking creepy. Jesus. Why is this so scary? Alright, I'll go for it. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, there's bots. There's bots. I don't know if I'm noticing the broken ladder. I have to be careful. Stop! Why is that so creepy? Put it next one. No! Oh my god! Right, what's this? There's a rope hanging there. I wasn't sure how sturdy it was. Do I take it? Oh, do I take it? Yeah, sure, I'll take it. Maybe the rope would make that broken ladder easier to descend. Oh god. Right, the bats are okay. The rope I found would have let me climb down the broken ladder safely. Did I climb down? Yes, I did. I could hear a faint hum, and the smell from before started to get worse. Let's take a left. No. Let's take a right. Why is this so scary? Jesus. Alright, what was it say? Which fold newspapers? We pasted together. A message had been hastily smeared on it. Keep out danger due to caving. Let me check that. Oh, Vicky, hey. How you doing? I'm playing a horror game. I'm scared. Alright. Go back through this door is what I'm gonna do. That is scary news. Alright, I'll go for it. Can I go for that? Can I go for that? Can that just be a thing? My hands tingle from the pain of sliding down that rope. It was lucky I found that. Who knows what would have happened if I had jumped down. Still, it was all I could do to not have rushed out of that awful place. That rack, those terrible tools. What the hell was going on back there? The metal door groaned. Is that right? Groaned as I leaned into it, causing my heart to skip a beat at the sound. As I peered ahead into the dark at the next room, I wrote that I should have taken that gun I saw. But me, with a gun? Crazy. Oh, it's scary. Oh, thank you for the good luck, anyway, Vicky. I don't wanna. There was dirt on the ground, a little wet, and there was grass smeared within it. I'm gonna go past. Right, before I go up there, I could hear a faint tickling sound, like water. What was that? Why is this so scary? Oh my god, it is. Oh, it's chaining me. It's. What's this? A kitchen knife covered in drying blood. Think about it, made me sick. I didn't even want to touch it. I take the knife. I'm not touching it. I should leave the filthy knife right where I found it. Oh, I can keep going as well. Oh my god, there's so many places to go here. No, back I go. You can fuck right off. How about the exit? Can I? There was a rusty ladder sunk into the water, which smelled disgusting. I know we couldn't climb down that. Maybe I could find a way to drain the putrid water. Alright, let's go back in here. Someone to go on the left. Oh, this is brilliant, this game. Oh my god, I can go up here, can't I? And this is brilliant, this game. It is really, it really gets you. Because of the whole, oh god. Alright, let's look. Disgusting! It was a mess of filthy garbage bags. There were rips and tears in most of the bags. But it looked like an old videotape was sticking out though. I'd say, yeah, of course. I wasn't sure what I hoped to discover with the tape, but I took it anyway. Alright. I don't know how I'm going to play that, but sure thing. I suppose I got to go through here, don't I? Alright. This... Did I go through the exit one? I did, didn't I? Did I? No, this is new. And I can't do anything here. Alright, I suppose I gotta go for the other one. What's this one? Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, I took it. No, I don't want to take it. Oh, this is scary. I'm gonna go through here. The door was locked. There was a musty smell from inside. It's dead body issue. Oh no, this one works. No, this one doesn't work. There's peoples in that. No, there's peoples in this. Shizzin'. Oh no. Fine, I found out what's in here. Well, you saw it, bro. I wasn't sure, but I thought it was some kind of regulator. I had no idea how it worked. Alright, fair enough. Right. I thought I could turn this, whatever valve to shut itself flow. Did I? Yeah, turn it. Is that another? Is that? Alright, that's been turned. Did that do anything? Oh shit! Ah, will you stop with that? It's creeping me out. Yeah, turn it. I feel like valves need to be turned. Why? Yes, yes, turn it. This might be a mistake, actually. So, what then? I turned all them. What did that do? Oh, wait, wasn't there a thing I need to go down? Was it the exit door? Yes, it was. No! Oh, God. Shizzing. Have I missed one? Or something? I don't get it. I don't get it. What's going on here? I did not want to go back and think so. I seen bad to press on. Alright. Check this on there. There was a similar day on my shoes. I'm back at the place, aren't I? Yes, I've turned all the thing blobs. So what's that? Kitchen. Yeah. Keep checking this. Stupid. Alright. Let's do it. Door was locked. Alright. If you want some Bruce going on live stream, the Amnesia. So, yeah, I have. I've got Amnesia because it was a free game about a year back or something, and I do have Soma as well. I haven't completed Soma, so I'm looking forward to doing that one. Was a scary game as well. Amnesia, I'm looking forward to actually playing, but eventually. Right, so I've done this. Am I not supposed to or something? How does this work? Oh, right, there's numbers on it. Where's number 1? Oh. Alright, there's number 1, so we do it in order. Oh, so I've done that one. So, what? Go for number 2 next. Right, and it's just in order. Is there supposed to be a certain thing here? Because this don't seem to be doing a thing. What? Does that apply to all of them? I gotta keep doing it. Oh. Oh, right. Oh, okay. I've got to keep doing it. Oh, right. Okay. Interesting. So I gotta do this one as well. Alright. That's probably supposed to do it in order, but alright. That worked. Wasn't up here, was it? This is locked. I need to go upstairs, don't I? These ladders? No. Oh no, it was in the exit area, wasn't it? There we go. Water's been down. How does this work? That the water drained out of that grate in the wall. There was a small metal key left floating in the shallow pool of rancid water. Do I say, of course? I pocketed the small key, but it was so odd shaped, I had no idea why it might open. Alright. Well, maybe it opens the, does it open the door upstairs? No, no. The one next to it? No, no. Was it this way? The door was locked. Yeah. It doesn't open that one. Okie dokie. Let's see what this does. What's this? The safety poster had definitely seen bad days. How old was this facility? I'll go in there. The door was locked. Can't go past, so I gotta go up. Oh. Why is this creeping me out so much? Oh, I can't open this. No way. Oh, I found that on a dead body. Sewer worker, he was a mess, but he looked like he'd been stabbed. I could see a key ring that had fallen out of his pocket. Do I take it? Yeah, sure. Why not? I would have been there to snatch the key ring away and put it in my own pocket. Nice one, bro. Back up. I'll go this way. There was a hint of fresh air here. I must have been near an exit. But I wondered, what did that key I found on the sewer worker do? And what was the videotape I found? Hopefully we'll find out, bruh. It's scaring the shit out of me. This is... Slowly moving my way up the ladder, my leg protesting all the way. I wonder what was on that VHS tape I found, or in that locker room. Should I have gone back and checked? At the top I found a latch and popped it open. Suddenly, as I lifted the lid above my head, the awful smell of that sewer gave way to the messy scent of old pine trees. Sorry, Jesus. I'm outside. No, no, no. I want to go back in. Alright, let's say I go this way. I go this way. Oh, horrible, scary metal door. Alright. There's a ladder up there. Arrows there, which also means that I shouldn't go that way. I'll try the other way. Oh, something there. I was relieved to be above ground again. I figured I should keep moving. That's him maneuvering. Oh no. Alright. So I gotta go this way. Did I miss a few things? Was that key supposed to go somewhere? I don't wanna. What's this? I tried the little key I had fished out of the Mickey puddle in the sewers. It fit, and I heaved open the rusty door. The wind was picking up a bit. The night air had become becoming strange. That's not right. The night air had becoming strangely chilly. That's not proper English. I'll keep going this way. No. Okay, I'll go in here. That's not proper English. right there. That's a stupid. This must have been the entrance to the forest that was mentioned on that map I had seen. Whoever's poking around in those tunnels underneath that man's house had scribbled notes on this place, but I couldn't make them out. Here, the sign pointed out various campsites and walking paths within the woods. It mentioned a river and maybe a washroom, but the rest was too faded to see clearly. So I keep going this way because there was a right way to go. Oh, the fuck? Am I the only one that saw them eyes? I swear. There! Ah! Oh no, I'm back. Oh, alright. This is scary. I went that way, didn't I? Oh, I went that way. Yeah, shit. No, what? I thought I went that way. Ah, the creepy house. Creepy house. Oh, God. Why am I gonna go back in? The old train station was quiet as a tomb. The only sound was that of the increasing wind buffeting the decrepit structures. Jesus, that was some weird there, wasn't that? Look at the right. Ah, Jesus. An old map encased in glass hung on the wall. It was the train routes connected to that old station. As I looked at it, it seemed familiar. Of course, the map I found in those tunnels had similar locations marked. And the notes I found on the other man's bookshelf. His notes mentioned the water tower and even this train yard. What was he doing here? What was he doing? Bah. Words. I'll tell you what, I won't take up. I'll go to the left. See what's there. There's definitely a door. Why am I too scared to go through this? Oh, there we go. The ancient ticket booth was falling apart and covered in dust and grime. Stacks of paper lined the counter, faded remains of old schedules and reports. One of the papers were newer looking sheets, covered in scribbles and ineligible. Come to think of it, the man in that house had kept similar scribbles hidden on his bookshelf, and he had notes on the water tower outside too. I guessed he could have been coming here, but why? What was he using this old station for? Good point. Very genuine questions. There. I'm good, alright. Bah, bah. I heard something that scared me. I suppose gotta go through this. No. What's this? What's this? In the torn opening that of that ruined train were heaps of dirt and stale water. At the bottom I thought I saw a scrap of cloth. As I looked closer, I could see that it was definitely some kind of nylon. Maybe a windbreaker or some other outdoor clothing. There was too much of a mess on the ground to see any kind of footprints. But someone or something had definitely trod a regular path. I'm so scared. Wait, what? Am I stuck here? Just gotta go back in. No, I went that way. What the frick? I seen everything. Alright. Let's have a look. What the fuck is going on here? I don't know where to go. Let's go back out here. Gone up. I went through here, didn't I? Oh, what is this? Oh, oh God. Oh, I don't want to do that. Through the fence, I could see a dilapidated outbuilding. I wondered if it could. I wonder if I could find my way around. Why you stop me here? Thought I saw a dilapidated building. Maybe if I go through there. No. Let's go back to the right. No? Alright. That's the one I came through. Let's try this. And tell me I'm back. I think I'm back. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Fucking no. Right, I want to see what this is, but... There was a fire pit there. And it was still a bit warm, and a few embers still burned at the bottom. Oh, what's this? Two folding camping chairs were on the ground. One was knocked over. There were a couple of cans of beer spilled on the ground. Bitches been having a party. The cheap dome tent slept two people. I shone my flashlight inside and could see some bedrolls, two backpacks, and a cooler. Let's try this one. Not this one. This one. It feels familiar. Well, this one. No, I've gone back. It's a yoke. Alright, let's try them on the end. I just keep coming back. What the fuck? No, this is different. This is definitely different. Fuck off. I'm gonna pause it. Forgive me now. I even remember what I had seen so far in that dog forest. Did I quit? No, you didn't quit. Just give me a minute. I just need to go to the toilet. Jesus. Alright. Let's get back to it. No, I do not want to quit. Let's see what this is. The grimy sink had a small patch in it that looked almost clean. Okay. Why? That was scaring the shit out of me. A musty wooden plank prop up the store door. It didn't really seem useful. Did I bother to take it? Alright. I wasn't sure why, but I took the plank. Yeah, I'm not too sure why I took it anyway. Maybe it's useful. We'll see. Let's have a look. Wait, what? Is this cereal a dead end? Ah, bollocks. What a wooden plank would be useful for. There's a... that's a horrible noise. I had finally found the exit. Once I left, I knew I never wanted to return there. What's up? Look at this shit. Part of the campsite had been strangely unsettling. I couldn't imagine why anyone would abandon their site in the middle of the night, especially in the dark forest. I was relieved at least to finally be out of there. Even now, as I peered through the dense trees, I could see cracks of light and a bit of the land beyond. I must have been getting close to town, but where exactly was I? Oh, alright. It does continue. It's scary. Let's keep going. Why is this terrifying? Such a simple game, yeah, it's scaring the shit out of me. Let's keep going. Alright, new place. As I stepped through the gate, I suddenly recognized the oil parts factory where I had worked as a machinist for all those years. The plant had closed almost 3 years ago now. Times were better then. I thought I could hear a faint rustling behind me. Maybe it was just the wind. Oh God, that background music is scaring the shit out of me. Did I go through here? Maybe I should go through the wall first. Oh God, no. No, I'm out. I'm going through this little hole here. Right, nothing. Not another victim. I took it from his uniform that he was a security guard there, just doing his job. His head had been severely beaten and his face was covered with blood. Lovely. Alright, I'm going in that place, I guess. Oh God, I don't want to go in here. What do I do? Do I keep going to the left or do I go upstairs? Oh, I'm scared. While the lock is hung open, its contents were tossed around like someone had been looking for something. That's not a thing, is it? The door was locked shut and there was a little electrical box under the handle. A sign was pasted to the front that said danger, closed for repairs. There's a door there. There was a large power box with 5 lights on it. Cables burst out of the box, shaking off to other parts of the factory. The metal was starting to wear and cobwebs had collected on the corners. The box wasn't receiving power. The door was locked tight. It seemed to be connected to the bed. Alright, I guess I'm going in here. No, I guess I'm going upstairs. Yeah. So. Every part of this plant smelled old and rotted. I noticed the old bulletin board on the wall. Is that this? The board contained yellow clippings of newspaper cartoons and notices. there were notes to and from the guys that worked here. One of them was to Norman, who was one of the older guys in the line. Okay. Yeah, Jesus. A power panel. Like it was shut off. Do I push the switch? I did push the switch. What's this? The overlocker was stuffed with dirty work clothes and old boots. There was a photo of a woman taped to the inside, but it was scratched out and the face was unrecognizable. Alright. So I guess so. I guess that's the whole point. It was shut tight. There was a rusty looking car slot on the side. Alright, guess we go to the right. Do we go this? No, right, there's no door there, but we'll check here. An old break table, the layer of dust and grime only made seeing this sting more. I guess we'll go up. Alright, where do we go here? No, didn't mean to do that. Oopsies. That was a mistake. The door had been hastily boarded up. Hastily as well. Interesting. Alright, got a thing here. This was Norman's locker. The door was dented like someone had punched it. I don't remember him doing that when we worked there. Suppose the point is to push these, isn't it? A utility shop crammed with mismatched tools and items. There was a claw hammer on the shelf. Maybe it'll be useful. As I took the hammer, I noticed it was as dusty as the rest of the tools on the shelf. Alright. Maybe that was kind of useless. The locker was a complete mess. Hidden at the bottom, though, was a magnetic card. Did I take it? Yeah. I slipped the key card into my pocket. Another part that I hope could help me get the power back on. Do I push it? Yes. And again. I'm getting there. I think it was a way to the right, wasn't it? No? Oh, shizned. What do I do here then? What's this? Like some beer bottles had been used on the table recently. I wondered, was that guard using this as a break room of his own? Does that mean that thing is turned on? Let me check. I don't think I'm going the right way. Oh, I think I missed this one. Yes. The card I found seemed like it would pass through this reader. Did I use the key card? Yeah. I slid the key card through the old reader and turned the handle. Alright, new place. What's this? There was some kind of ventilation hatch there. Like I could jump to the room below. Like here enough as it is, but I couldn't see another option. Did I jump? No, not yet. I didn't see any rope around this time. What was I going to do? Alright, so alright. Maybe I do jump down there. Let's see. Oh, man, my leg hurt like hell. I got a limp. That poor guard was the flashlight I carried his. It looked like he had met his end violently. I only hoped it was quick. I had to get home to Raquel, Rachel, whatever, but I couldn't stop thinking about Norman. He and whatever, the friends, could he help? It wasn't like I really had anyone else to turn to. My leg burned with pain. I only hoped I could find any way through the dark path before me and get to Norman's store. Oh, wow. Why do I lock this up behind me? Yeah, that's normal. What was that? What the? Someone's walking behind me. No. No! Oh, Jesus. Oh, scary. Oh, I'm back in somewhere now. Sounded like it was going to start raining again. I ate at Norman's place. This was the back of the store that he ran. It was oddly quiet, except for the faint sound of a television. The front of the store was locked from the outside. From the inside, looked like I couldn't just pop it open. It needed a key. There was a bit of blood on the keyhole. Oh, Jesus. Fuck off! No! Ah, blood. Blood! Let's see blood there. Nope. Nope. That's making too much weird noise for me. Alright. This is too silent for me. What the hell? One of Rachel's old autumn coats hung on the rack. That was Norman's bedroom. Wasn't it? What was this doing here? Right, that's the down. There was a well-maintained gun cabinet here in Norman's room. I didn't know much about guns, but it looked like he kept a few hunting rifles. I would like one of them, but it would also ruin the game if I was able to shoot a thingy. It would be stupid. I guess we're going this way. There's blood there. I don't want to go this way. And TV. TV stuff flickered some indecipherable channel. Oh no! I can't believe what I'm seeing. Norman, my co-worker and one of the few friends I had in this town, lay dead beside his armchair. His face and shirt were covered in blood. It looked like he'd been killed trying to get up. His eyes were still wide with shock. Norman, what's Rachel doing here? Why did you have her coat? Norman, maybe you deserve better. Probably did. Did I close his eyes? Yeah, sure. Seems like a thingy thing to do. I closed his eyelids down, shirting as I did so. I wasn't sure if wanted to give. See there, messed up with the English stuff. I wasn't sure if wanted to give him peace. Or if I just couldn't stand to think any more about what was going on. Fucking English right now. This is ridiculous. I guess this was Norman's kitchen table. He kept it clean enough. There were water rings from 2 cups still there in the wood. Coasters, bro! Coasters! Oh, burn. The kitchen trash bins smelled fresh. I didn't throw that mess, did I? Suppose I did. I found a hairpin amongst the rotting food and trash and pocketed it. Alright. Fair enough. I suppose I'm going back. Rings on the table, really? Ah, coasters, bro. Coasters. How you doing, bro? I'm gonna go this way. I knew no one hurt occasionally, but I didn't know that collect. Yeah. So what? Am I going out? Dog extended sleeve. My stomach only tightened further. I guess I'm going out. Oh, going this way. Who's the hairpin to pick the lock? That had been snapped in half, so I threw it away. It's a one-time thing, kind of thing. The general store was small, but it was clean. It had the usual things: postcards, snacks, magazines, and canned food. I never went there much. Rachel usually stopped by after work if we needed anything. Alright. The register was mostly empty, and a fat stack of travel magazines sat beside it. What about this? The icebox seems to be unplugged. It must have been off for a while. Most of its contents were half melted. There were various postcards from the area, especially from the tourist traps. One of the postcards showed an old black and white photo of the water tower. It looked to be in much better shape than... What else would I be forced to endure before the end? Seeing Norman up there, dead, it turned my stomach just to think of it. But I couldn't put it out of my mind. How was he involved in all this? This was getting worse and worse. I was starting to feel incredibly vulnerable. As I stepped out into the rain, I realized how close I was to home. I hoped I would soon find my answers. This is getting scary. It was locked. This wasn't the right gate. The gate was locked. Locked tight. This wasn't my house. How am I supposed to know what house you got? Oh, no. Oh, wait. Actually, let's get out of there. Don't let me back. I had to find my house. The gate was locked. The neighborhood's local post box. A letter was sticking out as if someone hadn't pushed it all the way in. I knew it wasn't right, but do I look at the letter? Hell yeah. There was no return address, but the envelope was addressed to Norman. Carefully, I tore it open and looked at it, and looked at the letter inside. It read, "Stay away. She's mine." That was it. No signature, no other information. It's all about a girl. I had the wrong gate. This one was locked. Oh, there we go. Oh, we're going in. I don't know about garden. The rain gave me a terrible sense of foreboding, and it chilled me through my clothes. I was expectant, but also afraid. Don't fucking play in here, am I? I held my breath as I approached my back door. I was terrified to step inside. Yeah, because everyone has a door to their back garden, don't they? The house was painfully quiet. The only sound was my own breathing, ragged and strained. I flicked the light switch by the door. The power was off. I remembered having breakfast here on this very table. Was that yesterday or sometime before? The front door was locked from inside. I couldn't go out, though. I needed to see if Rachel was here. Right, I'll go down. I won't go up the stairs. I'll go down before all this. The basement, it was locked. Where had I put that damn key? Right, I guess we all going upstairs. To the right. The door was stuck shut. There's an old-fashioned keyhole underneath the handle. Isn't this your house? Jesus. Oh no, we're going in here. TV or television. I'd pitched it before I knew what was. Before I knew I was going to lose my job. I felt pretty guilty about it afterward. But by then it was too late. Alright, I guess we're going back up. Unless I can take a right. Can I take a right? I can. The door was stuck shut. There's an old-fashioned key. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Let's go into the attic. Oh, this is scary. What's this? My laptop had been left on and only had a tiny bit of power left. On the screen was a website about the old water tower. There was a key in the top of the drawer of my desk. Do I take it? Yeah, of course I did. I pocketed the key. Of course I did. Can I keep going up? Can this... Is this the bathroom? Oh, this is the bathroom. Alright. Our sink, which needed to be replaced. One of the taps always stuck, but I hadn't got around to fixing it yet. We were lucky enough to get a house with one of those wonderful old claw-footed bathtubs. Alright. A hallway mirror had been smashed, its pieces scattered around the floor. I don't think I can go this way. No, I can't go this way. The books there were half mine, half Rachel's. Hey, now that I looked more closely, it looked like the man in that house had some of the same books as I did. Blah, 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 blah. There was a suitcase on the bed. It was Rachel's. I remember it from that trip we took out west. Did I open it? Yeah, fucking right. I wasn't sure what to make of the suitcase's contacts inside. Inside were a few days' worth of clothes, some toiletries, and a train ticket. Where was she planning to go? She's planning to leave you, bro. Right, let's go back downstairs. She's planning to leave you, bro. Right, I need to open the door. I don't think this was the door. No, I did the TV. Who's the other side? Double stuck. God damn it! So, gah. Is there another one? I locked the basement door. There we go. All right, we're getting places now. Nothing that way. Oh, what's this? All Christmas decorations in the box. The garbage bags were stuffed with old paint cans and supplies. There was a dear Yoki here. Yes, of course I did. Till smoking, he tried to remember what he unlocked. Yeah, because I can't fucking remember. There were old clothes, tools, and other things. Alright, I get that. Oh, wait, what's this? I put this to by the wall last summer, so we could create a separate room in the basement. And finished it yet. So the door was stuck and the drywall was probably installed. I might have been able to break through if I found something heavy enough. Alright, that's obviously the next thing. And I gotta find the fucking door I was talking about. Not that one. It's gotta be up, right? Surely. I see. I would have to say that it was, you know, it's just been unlocked, so. This one. Right, McGee, I found the base unlocked though. Sweetness. A lot of the room had been tossed around. The furniture was a mess. Did somebody break in here? There was no crowbar on the floor. Yeah, of course. I lifted the heavy crowbar. I appreciate its weight. Alright. So I have to go down to the basement. Knock down that drywall. Yeah, something heavy. Where's the other one? Oh, check it down. Yes, it does. Alright, so. Did I break through the wall with the crowbar? Yes, I did. With a heave, I swung the crowbar at the wall. I smashed the hole large enough to step through. As I stepped through the broken wall, my breath caught in my throat. This was it. Was Rachel down here? Was she okay? Why am I not saying anything? Blood. Blood. I think the looking pile of rags had been dumped in the corner. The stench of them was awful, and my eyes water. I was terrified to even touch the pile to see what lay within. But I knew I had to. I'd come this far. After all this searching, after all I had seen, when I looked within the rags, did I finally find my Rachel? Did I? It was worse than I could have possibly imagined. Within the folds of that rotten, smelling, heavy fabric was the pale, dead figure of my darling wife. Oh, Jesus. What struck me most was that she wasn't bloody or torn apart. Rather, she was covered in sickly green bruises, and her windpipe had been... Oh, Jesus Christ. The real horror there was that whoever had killed her had done so intimately, with bare hands. So this is what had been gnawing in the back of my mind this whole time. This is what I was afraid of. I thought about all I had seen and wondered if any of it could help me figure out who had done this. And when I couldn't stay there any longer, I stepped away on shaky legs and made my way back upstairs. Reluctantly, exhausted from my journey, I could no longer resist the urge to close my eyes. Oh, I'm still playing. Oh, okay, okay. There's more to do. Rachel's travel books and finds a place to go. Alright. Where are we going here, though? I just found some horrific nasty, and we're still going. What else is that to find? Jesus. Alright, we go down there? I'm gonna go across. See what happens here. Nothing? I'm just nonchalantly walking out of my house after finding my woman dead. Dang. How does that work? Alright. Let's see if there's any substance to this. I don't think I'm going down. I don't know actually where I'm going now. What's going on here? Oh, wait. My office safe sat on the floor. I used to keep tax records and all that. So I gotta find the code for that. Maybe.